All right. Morning. Thanks for coming. Okay, so please start down, laying on your back. Happy Tuesday. 10 o'clock. And then just pop the soles of the feet on the ground. Bend the knees and let your knees knock into touch. So feet on the ground, feet wide, and knees knock into touch. And then grab your elbows above your head so that you allow the shoulders to drop and the sides of the body to start to lengthen and open. Just going to turn this off. Yeah, and I want you just to start with a couple of big warning breaths. So in through the nose, let the rib cage really widen and expand. And out through the mouth, so you bring that fresh air, that energizing breath into your body this morning. Big empty sigh. And we'll just do one more like that. So full inhale through the nose. And big open mouth, exhale breath. Okay, and then let's bring the feet parallel, so the feet ground, the knees track forward and up to the ceiling. Arms will come down by the sides of the body, and let's just take a roll up through the spine. So roll the pelvis with your glutes up off the mat. And then I want you to bend your elbows and frame the sides of the body. So you have these robot arms, plug the back of the elbow down into the mat, back of the upper arm down, and then squeeze your shoulder blades together so you feel an opening through the chest and strength through the back of the body. I want you to wrap your glutes to the back of the knees so you feel really firm in your butt. Press the feet down, take 2 breaths here, feel the chest space open and lift. And feel the connection of the points of the body pressing down into the mat beneath you. And one more breath in. Stay for the breath out. And then interlace your fingers together. Press your palms up towards the sky. And then reach the palms and the arms back behind your head. And I want you to allow your shoulders to slide and lift up by your ears. So imagine that you're getting longer and longer through the sides of your waist. Keep wrapping the glutes under and drive the knees forward. Push the palms of the hands away. Take a full big breath into your body. And then slowly roll down one vertebra at a time, peeling the spine all the way down to the mat. Good, and then release the arms back down by the side of the waist. We'll do one more time. Roll up to your bridge. Good, interlace the fingers at the chest, press the palms to the sky, reach the arms back behind the head, drive the knees forward, push the arms away, find length through the body, and then scoop through the abdomen to slowly roll down, one vertebra at a time. Heel your spine back down towards the mat, and then release your arms all the way down. Okay, lift the knees up above your hips so that we find a tabletop position with the legs. And then interlace your hands behind the back of your skull. Take a breath in. And then exhale, go to lift up off your shoulder blades. Inhale, let your head and elbows drop back down. And then exhale, curl to lift up off the shoulder blades. We're going to add on, so inhale to lower. Exhale to curl and lift. And then straighten your right leg, straighten your right leg up towards the sky. Yeah, and then pivot and twist towards the right leg. So your elbow is going to lift higher to pivot and twist towards the right straight leg. Come back to center, bend your right knee, and inhale, lower head to the ground. Exhale, curl to lift up off the shoulder blades. Straighten the left leg and pivot with the elbows up and pivot around towards the left straight leg. Inhale back to center, bend the knee and release. Take a breath in. Exhale, curl to lift. Straighten the right leg, pivot towards the right, and then slice your left arm outside your right thigh. Reach through the left arm, lift up through the right elbow and shoulder blade, squeeze through that sling from right to left side. Take a breath in, hand behind the head, bend the knee, inhale, release, head, elbows to floor, exhale, curl to lift. Straighten the left leg, pivot the elbows to the left, and then slice your left arm outside your left leg. Lift a little bit higher, take a breath in, hand behind your head, bend the knee, and let the head drop. We've got one more round. Woo. Taking our time to wake up, right? Take a breath in, exhale, curl up to lift. Straighten the right leg, pivot to the right, slice the left arm outside your right leg, and then reach your left leg out on the diagonal. So the left arm slices to right, left leg reaches on the diagonal. Reach your right hand to grab your left hand and pull both the arms out towards the right. Hold here, take a full breath in, squeeze and twist on the exhale, bend your knees, hands to head, and release. We've got one more side, take a breath in, exhale, curl to lift up off your shoulder blades. Straighten the left leg, pivot to twist to the left, and slice your right arm outside your left leg. Reach your right leg out on the diagonal, and then reach your left arm, grab the right hand, slice outside the left, twist a little bit more, squeeze through center, one more breath, and then release. Bend the knees, grab your knees and pull them into your belly. Woo. I hope that awakened your core. And take a few rocks and rolls over your spine, up and down. Beautiful. And then we'll rock and roll. Come up onto hands and knees. So spin the knees around and bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Knees underneath your hips. And we'll take a little cat-cow. So no rush. When you're ready, just arch and round the spine, pull the chest forward between the center of the arms as you take a breath, and then exhale, round the spine, tap the chin, and let the head release. Inhale, pull forward with the chest, and exhale to round the spine, let the head drop. Again, full breath in, feel the hands pull back to the knees, this will stretch the core. And then exhale, dome the back, spread the shoulder blades. Last one, come forward. Really use the breath to kind of flush through the body. Exhale, press and round. Awesome, okay. From 4-point kneel, we'll tuck the toes, lift the knees and hips, and press to downward facing dog. And just pedal through the heels a little bit to open up through the backs of your calves. So you can bend the knee, straighten the leg, and then swap from side to side. Just walking through the backs of the legs. We've got an emphasis on rotation through the spine today, hence the little core work, the preparation. So we'll bring the feet together in downward facing dog. One long leg, zip the legs up. And then lift high up onto the balls of your feet. Squeeze the inner thighs and press the top of the thigh bones up and back. Push the arm bones forward and down. Lift the right leg up and back. So long, straight right leg as you push through the ball of the foot. And then twist right knee under the body to tap the left elbow. And as you bring the knee to the left elbow, squeeze the chest forward between the arms. And then back to three-legged dog. Push the ball of the foot high, reach up. And then exhale, twist, left knee, left elbow. Pull it under. Right knee, right elbow rather. Right leg up and back. Last one, right knee, left elbow. Squeeze to pull it under. And then pull the right knee center. Step the right foot between your hands and lower the back knee to the ground. Both arms reach up to the sky. Interlace the hands like we did at the beginning of class and push the palms up above your head so you get long through the sides of your waist. I want you to engage the left glute and pull the front foot towards your back knee so you're strong in the legs. Take a breath, find space under the ribs, and then rotate and twist the shape towards the right. Keep hugging the biceps by the ears. So we frame the face with the arms and we rotate through thoracic spine. Inhale, face forward, come back to center. Again, exhale, twist and lift up and around the spine. Back to center, inhale. And exhale, rotate, twist. Stay towards the right and reach the left arm forward, the right arm back. So you open up through the fingertips. Feel the right lung wrap back and the left side of the chest lift up and around towards the right. Hold for one more breath. And then release your hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee, push through the hands and step back. Find high plank. Pull the chest forward between the hands. Press the top of the thigh bones up and back. And feel the pubic bone pull towards the sternum, the front of the chest. Tap the knees for the first round. Bend your elbows. Pull the chest through to lower all the way down to the mat. Lengthen the legs back. Hands pull back on the mat as you lift the chest forward and through to cobra. Keep the thighs plugging down and the pubic bone anchored. Take a breath here to feel the chest broaden and lift. And then exhale, ripple the chest back down. Tuck your toes, lift the abdomen, push up, knees or plank, and downward facing dog, send the gaze back between your toes. We'll pause here, little bend in the knees to send the pelvis up and back. And as you push the arms forward, lift the armpits kind of up and away from the floor. Feet together in down dog. Zip the inner thighs up and back. Rise high onto the balls of your feet. And then lift the left leg up and back. Three-legged down dog. Push the ball of the foot away. Squeeze left knee, right elbow. So it twists under the body to tap. And then back to three-legged dog. Press left toes up and back. Squeeze left knee, right elbow. Pull it higher. Back one more. Three-legged dog. Push the arm bones forward. And then twist. Left knee, right elbow. Pull it in. Pull the left knee between the arms and step the left foot forward. Lower your back knee down to the mat and reach the arms high. Interlace the fingers, press the palms up above the head so you go up and out of your waist. Wrap the right glute under and pull the front foot to the back knee. Take a full breath here to lift up. And then exhale, rotate and twist towards the left. Again, back to center. Keep your biceps wrapping around your ears. Lift up and rotate through your upper back to rotate. Good, last one, come forward, inhale. So it might not be as big a movement. Exhale, twist around. And then spread the arms, right arm forward, left arm back. So that broadening across your pecs. Scoop up from under the waist. Think left rib, left lung wraps around. Right rib and lung lifts up to rotate towards the left. One more breath. And then release your hands down to the mat. Lift the back knee, push through the arms, step back, high plank. We can keep the thighs off the mat now if we like to, but keep the spine as one long unit so it moves to the floor in one piece. Bend the elbows, feel the thigh bones press up and away from the floor and lower to mat. Cobra pose. Thighs press down, draw the elbows back, the shoulder blades squeeze to lift. And then exhale, lower everything down. Tuck your toes, abdomen lifts, push up. Downward facing dog, up and back. Take a nice deep breath in. And a long steady breath out. Okay, we're going to add on feet together in your downward facing dog. Lift high to the balls of the feet, right leg lifts up and back. Right knee to twist to left elbow, squeeze to tap. One more, three-legged down dog, reach it up and back. Right knee, left elbow, squeeze to tap. Good, knee between the arms, lifted higher. Step right foot forward, pause, come to the fingertips. Back leg is long, knee is lifted. Pull the spine forward and then reach your arms all the way up, stack your head above your pelvis, high lunge. Little bend in your back knee to wrap the glute and pick up through the front of your pelvis. We want to keep the core really strong here. Interlace the hands like we did in the first flow. Press the palms of the hands up, wrap the biceps by the ears and lift up out of your waist. Take a full breath in here. This time straight into the open twist. So left arm forward, right arm pulls back. We'll hold here, spread across the front of your chest. Take a full inhale. Stay for the exhale. Come back to center, sweep arms up above your head. And then bring your hands to meet center of your chest. Lean forward, up and out over your front right thigh. Take a full breath. And then exhale, twist. Left elbow to tap the right knee. Come back to face forward, long arrowhead spine. Exhale, pivot from the ribs and twist. Tap left elbow, right knee. Back to center, inhale, last one. Exhale, pivot and twist. Tap, elbow to knee. Good, hold there. You're just hovering the elbow. So we use the strength of the obliques to wrap the spine around to rotate. One more breath, strong press out through the back here. And then release your hands down to the mat. So good, push through the hands, step back, high plank, and come forward, lower chaturanga, elbows back, spine long. You can come to upward dog, so thighs and pelvis off the floor, squeeze through the shoulder blades to open the chest. And then downward dog, tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back. Pause for a breath, steady, nice and slow. And then feet together, down dog. Lift high to toes, left leg lifts up and back. Pull left knee, right elbow, twist under the body. Back to three-legged dog, left leg high. Exhale, twist, left knee, right elbow. Pull the left knee forward between the arms. Step the left foot through, pause. Come onto fingertips. Strong, straight back leg. Pull the spine forward and then lift the fingers and the arms up above your head. Pop a little bend in the back knee so you can again engage the right glute and lift up through the front of the pelvis. Interlace your hands. Press the arms up. Get long through the sides of your waist. And then exhale, rotate, twist towards the left. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, rotate and twist. Good, we'll open the arms, right arm forward, left arm back. Spread through the front of the chest. You can press the back leg to straighten. You can feel a little more stable there. And then we'll come back up through center, gaze forward, arms lift. Hands come to center of chest. Straighten the back leg and lean the spine up and out over your left thigh. 3 pivots, breath in. Exhale, twist. Right elbow taps the left knee. Come back, pull the spine forward. And on the exhale breath, rotate. Feel the rib cage wrap around the spine. Good, last one. Come forward, strong back thigh. Exhale, twist. We hold here, just hover. So don't hook. Use the strength of the obliques to rotate. Press out through the back heel, forward through the center of your chest. One more breath. And release your hands to the mat. Step back, high plank. Come forward, feel the hands pull back as you lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. Engage the glutes here in upward dog. And downward facing dog. Pull the hips up and back. We'll pause, take a slow, steady breath in, and a full breath out. Okay, walk forward to your hands, top of the yoga mat, and come to forward fold. Pop a little bend in your knees, and then halfway lift. Press off the shins, glide the spine forward, out over the top of the mat. And then exhale, hinge, and let the body fold back down. We'll do one more. Halfway lift, press away to lengthen the spine. And then exhale, bow and soften behind the legs. Roll up to stand, nice and slow. Peel one vertebra at a time. Peel all the way up. Cool. Let's bring the feet together. Chair pose. So sit back on your hips, hinge at the front of the hip, and feel the thighs pull back and in towards the pelvis. Sweep the arms up by the ears. Again, find that bicep by the ear, wrap the arms back. Take a breath in, feel the center of the chest, elongate up and out. Hold for one more breath in. And then exhale, bow forward. You can separate the feet a little wider. Halfway lift, inhale, press the thighs away, but also push the thighs back in towards the hands. And then bow forward, step back, high plank. Again, come forward, hands drag back as you lower, chaturanga, thighs are strong. Cobra or upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together in down dog, lift the right leg up and back. Pull the right knee forward to the back of your right arms and then step the right foot behind the right hand. Make sure your left foot is a little wider to the left side and then spin the back heel down flat. Warrior one, so pull the right hip in and back as you reach the arms up above the head. So warrior one, the gaze is tracking forward out towards the front thigh, over the center of the front leg. You can soften the back hip a little forward so that the front right hip can plug back and in. And then engage the left glute a little bit so you upright the front of the pelvis and ground down through both feet and legs. Soften the front ribs, but extend through the fingertips. Hold one more breath, warrior one. And then circle the hands back behind you, lean the spine forward, lift your back heel off the mat and place your left hand under your shoulder. Circle the right arm forward and up towards the ceiling and hold here. Press the back thigh away, spin the right side of the chest open, and take one more breath. And then circle the right hand down to the floor, step back, downward facing dog. And in your downward facing dog, right hand is going to come under the body to grab outside the left ankle or the left leg. So grab a hold, little bend in the knees, push the left arm away to open up under the left armpit. Hold for a full breath. Little gentle twist as you breathe out. Bring the right hand back down to the floor and then come forward, high plank. Lower chaturanga, cobra or upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Then take a full breath in and a long breath out. And bring your feet together in down dog. Left leg lifts up and back, full inhale. Pull the left knee forward behind the left arm and step the left foot behind the left hand. Ground your back foot a little wider to the right with the heel down, and then plug the left hip in as you pull the spine all the way up to stack. Good. So you want to stack the knee on top of the front ankle, wrap the right glute down a little bit so you lift up, and then reach the fingertips above your head. Little energy through the arms. 2 more breaths, warrior one. Equal pressure through both the feet and legs. So you're really strong and steady here in the foundation of the pose. Circle the arms back behind you. Bring your right hand down as you lift your right heel. Right hand under shoulder, sweep the left arm forward and open the chest to twist. Push the floor away and then let the left pec and rib cage really rotate and open towards the side. One more breath. And then circle the left hand all the way down to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Take the feet a bit wider in down dog. Left hand comes under the body to grab outside the left calf or leg, the right leg, sorry. So the left arm to grab right outer leg. Push with the right arm so the right armpit gets higher away from the floor. Rotate a little underneath the right arm. Take a breath in and a breath out. Bring left hand back to the floor and pause, downward facing dog. Come high to your tippy toes. Walk, step, or lightly hop to your hands forward fold. Halfway lift, press the legs away, pull the spine through, and exhale, bow forward over your legs. All the way to stand, reach the arms up, lift up, and bring the hands to meet center of your chest. Come to chair pose, sit the hips back and reach the arms forward. We're going to take the right hand, grab outside your left leg, and then just plug the left hip back. Circle the left arm forward, up, and then open the left arm back behind you. Actually separate your feet hip width distance in this shape. So rather than legs together, hip width distance. So it's like we almost did in the core work. Slice the right hand outside the left knee and peel the left arm back behind you. So you're rotating through the thoracic. And then come onto the ball of your left toes. You can grab the outside of the left leg and pull the left knee up here to twist. Woo! Yeah, you can just slice the arm or you can hold on if you need to. Now we're going to lift up through the spine. Think right rib cage lifts up and away from the right hip. And maybe start to take your gaze towards the side of the room or maybe towards the back left thumb. Hold here, strong straight left leg. One more breath. And then come back to chair, 2 feet to the floor, reach the arms all the way up. Left arm will come grab or slice outside the right knee. And then right arm does a big circle to open the chest, right arm back. Now weight on the left leg, come onto the ball of your right foot. Keep the arm connected to the right knee as you slowly lift the right leg up. Push down through the left leg. Rotate through the rib cage. Think left ribs lift up off the left hip, and then you wrap the right ribs around to rotate. Good. You can hold the right knee if you need to, or just slice the arm outside. One more breath, maybe look to the side or back to the right thumb. Nice, and then bring your feet together, chair pose. Well done, take a breath in. And exhale, bow forward. We're going to get a heat today. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Come forward, lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Okay, bring your feet together in down dog. Lift right leg up and back, full breath in. Pull the right knee forward between the arms and step it through. Lower your back knee to the mat and come all the way back to our low lunge. Reach the arms high, take a breath in. Hands pull to center of your chest. I want you to lean forward, rotate and twist. Either tap the left elbow to the right thigh or hook the left elbow outside the right thigh. I want you to press the palms of the hands down to lift the waist up and away from the floor. And gently press your knee out onto your elbow. So you're still strong in the right hip and glute. Tuck the back toes and press off your back leg. Yeah, so strong, straight back thigh. I want you to rotate again the spine. Take a full deep breath. Let the center of the chest pull forward. And exhale, a little twist and rotate. Good, one more inhale. Stay for the exhale. Good, keep the twist. Gaze forward, out over the top of your mat. Lean forward, peel off the back toes, and start to maybe pop the back foot in a little bit closer. You can keep the back toes just lightly tapped or play with kicking the left leg up and back. The gaze is down. We're rotating gently through thoracic spine. Good, little balance here. Weight heavy in the right standing heel. Press out through the ball of the lifted foot. Hug the hip in, press the knee out to the elbow. One more breath. Good on, hands come down. Woo. Step top of the yoga mat and bend both your knees. Take a halfway lift, press off the legs, pull the center of the spine forward. And exhale, bow over your legs. Slowly come all the way up to rise, lift the arms up above your head. And bring your hands to meet center of the chest. Good. Chair pose, sit back, reach your arms forward, breath in. Exhale, bow forward over the legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to mat, step back, high plank. Come forward and lower chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog. To downward facing dog. Left side, lift left leg up and back. Pull left knee to left elbow and step behind the hand. Drop your back knee to the floor, low lunge. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Bring your hands to meet at the chest. Lean forward, take a breath, and exhale, rotate, twist. Good. Tap the elbow or hook the elbow outside the left knee. And then press the knee gently out into the elbow as you push through the hands to lengthen the spine away from the leg. Tuck the toes and lift the back leg if you're coming to this variation. Otherwise, you can always stay with the knee down. Okay, so we pull the left heel down and back towards our back foot. Press through the hands, keep the rotation, but just turn your gaze down. Look forward, lean forward, maybe just hop the back foot in just a little bit more so you feel the weight start to land over your front leg. And then pull the center of the chest and the crown of the head forward as you start to play kick and lift the right leg off the ground. I want you to feel the inner thigh lift up and the ball of the foot and the heel kick up and back. Good, and you might fall out of it, you can just reset. Press the knee into the elbow and hug the left hip in. One more breath. And then hands down in front, well done. Top of the mat, forward fold over your legs. Let's grab the elbows and just give the ribcage a little shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. From side to side. Let the ribcage really hook over the thighs, lower back, lengthen, head heavy. Find some stillness, just let the skull and the whole body drop here for a moment. One full breath in and out. So good, and then take a halfway lift, press off the legs, pull the spine forward, elongate, and exhale out. All the way to rise, lift your arms up above your head, grow out of the hips as you lift up, and bring your hands to meet center of the chest. Lovely. Let's come to one more standing balance. So you stand on the right leg to begin. Lift the left knee back up. We've already kind of done this, but we're just coming in a little bit different and adding on. So you're welcome to just play with balance. Hold on to the left knee and just stay here, work the balance. Otherwise, right hand is going to grab outside the left knee. We're coming back for round 2 of our standing balance here, evolved. Or take your right hand and grab the outside edge of your left foot. So the knee has to lift much higher into the chest to get the foot. You're welcome to use the wall for balance if you need it. And then maybe you kick the foot up and out a little bit. It doesn't have to be a straight leg. If you can straighten the left leg, kick it all the way out. Otherwise, keep a little bend in your knee. I want you to feel the left hip pull back and plug in. And then the foot is pressing out into the arm, but the right shoulder is pulling back. And the back arm can reach back, and maybe the gaze just stays forward today. Or you can start to slowly shift the gaze up and around. So the ribs lift out of the hips and the ribs wrap around to rotate. Good, one more breath. We'll come back to center. Bend the knee and place the foot to the floor. Well done. Shake it out. Second side. Stand on the left leg, get that base, and then play with lifting the right knee. You might just hold on to the right knee with the right hand and work your balance today. Really good opportunity just to build that stability in the standing leg. Or left hand can grab outside the right knee, and just take the bent leg variation, start to play with the twist. Otherwise, left fingers come down and grab outside the right pinky foot. You have to lift the knee higher to chest to get that. And then maybe play with just kicking the foot up a little bit. And if you fall out like me, oh good, we just start again from center. And you just come straight back in, really strong through the standing leg. On one side, you might have to just be a little bit slower and more gentle to find the balance. Press down through the straight leg, lift up out of the waist, and then plug the right hip back as you gently rotate. And the eyes might just stay forward. You can still feel that rotation through your spine. One more full breath. And then bend the knee. And come back out. Lovely. We always have sometimes one side that's a little more wobbly. Okay, standing, hands at the chest, interlace the fingers. Let's press the palms forward and round through the spine. And just let your rib cage kind of shimmy from side to side. We did heaps of twisting, so we're going to do a nice forward fold to end. Lift the arms up, big breath. And then take the hands back behind you, interlace the fingers in a clasp, wrap the elbows back, open the chest, bend your knees, hinge and fold. You can take your legs wider apart, and then the hands can start to squeeze and lift away from the back. Just let the head do a little kind of no, shake from side to side. Let the belly fall between the legs. You might even keep quite a deep bend in your knees. Feel the length coming out of the lower back and into the backs of the legs, the front of the shoulders. And then release your hands down to the mat. A little lower, so take the feet wider apart, bend your knees, use your hands to come down. And we'll take Baddha Konasana to open the hips a little bit. We did a lot of kind of work through the outer hip and backs of the legs. So we'll take an open hip shape just to counterbalance everything. So grab around your ankles, pull the chest forward and through. You might just stay seated and let the elbows gently guide the knees away. Otherwise, you can grab around the pinky blade edge of the foot, lift up, and then start to pull the spine forward. So you might not get the head anywhere near the ground. The point is to get the chest lifting up and out, long spine, and then hinging here from the hips. We want to continue to find that length that we've created through the sides of the waist, through the spine. Let the shoulders drop away from the ears. So just one more breath in. And slowly come back up. And we're going to cross the right shin in front of the left leg. So we make a little box with our feet. Hands come by the body, lift up, and then again start to lean forward. You might rest your elbows on your legs, or let the arms come forward, elongate the spine, and let the head drop. Otherwise, sometimes sitting can be enough, so you can stay sitting, you don't have to fold forward. And just one more breath here, feel the ribs really snake and lift up and out over the front leg. And then slowly let your arms slide in, lift up, hands come back, and we'll swap. Left shin in front of right shin to cross through the mid leg here, the lower leg, and then stay seated or start to gently lean forward. Maybe you rest your elbows on your legs or carry the fingertips a little further forward. Go for that length up and out of the waist and the hips as you bow. Lengthen and fold up and out over the thighs. Start to slow the breath down a little bit more, deeper, longer breaths. And then very slowly roll back up through your spine. Take behind the knees, pop the feet on the ground, and then peel all the way down through your spine. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them one more little squeeze, little rock from side to side. You might just massage the lower back into the floor. And then we'll lengthen the legs out just for a moment into Shavasana. If the legs long is not comfortable for your back, then you can bend the knees like we did at the beginning of class and let the knees knock in. Otherwise, legs long, arms wide. And just take a moment to drop the shoulder blades under the body, lengthen the back of the neck. Let the legs fall open and wide. Close the eyes. And just let yourself really go inward, complete rest, complete stillness. You might hear the birds or the soundscapes that are either inside your space or outside of your building. Just let the sounds come and go. You're welcome to stay longer or start to deepen the breath back into the body. You might take a little wriggle or a yawn or a stretch. And then in your own time, you can complete your practice. Just take your time to come to sit. Let the eyes open, let the light back in. Just take a few breaths before you move on to the next thing, just to feel that beautiful kind of fresh energy and space that you've created in your body. Feel a little bit more alive and awake. That remembering that if we kind of move the body, we get that kind of new energy flowing through. We feel less kind of foggy and stuck. Beautiful. And have a beautiful day.